What is up, everyone? I am DustyVengance, and for you guys today I'm bringing you a 50 plus kill gameplay for you guys. Like a bus! As you can see, I'm using this class setup, the Dingo, and I have quick draws and stock on this gun, which make it so good because you got ADSing a lot faster, and then you can hit like ADS while moving faster, which is really nice. This game was probably my best gameplay ever because I got above 50 kills. And you'll see that throughout this game. I'm just going to show you the whole thing in theater mode, sadly though, so it's going to be not as accurate as it would be live, which I wish I recorded it live. But when you're in the zone and you're really focusing really hard in the game, it's hard to stay focused and talk at the same time. So there are games where I'm just like so focused and like that. So we are having some fun here playing some domination on this map. I do not remember maps. I just play the map. I forget the names all the time. So please forgive me about that. But anyway, throughout this video, I'm going to talk about just the gameplay and maybe some tips and tricks thrown in there if I find any ideas I can think of. So to start, this part right here, we have triple capped these guys and they were capturing C. I was in a bad point. Somehow though, I was able to stay alive long enough, or even throughout this whole problem of being here, because the whole team was spawning on this side and my friendlies were just now getting over here. So being able to survive all that was really nice and clutch, I say. So we get this point here. I get that capture kill. As you can see before my score streaks, I have the Hellstorm Missile, Cerberus, and Wraith. And through the first half of this domination round, I kept my Wraith near toward the end because I was like, I want to save it. But then I was like, at the end, I was like, man, I should have used it sooner because I probably would have gotten more kills. So that's why I kept the Wraith for a little bit and probably shouldn't have during that time. Now you can see me using the Cerberus here. I skipped maybe just a couple ports throughout this video because either I'm just sitting there waiting on something or whatever that was boring and it didn't need to be shown. But I got my Cerberus, it dropped, and I'm starting to use it here and I wrecked with it. I feel like I wrecked with it. The Cerberus in this game is really good. The machine gun's accurate. You don't even have to ADS, you'll zoom in. You can just hip fire like hip fire spit. It's real nice. And then you got the rockets on top of that, which makes it even better. The only downside to this is the movement rotation. It's really slow. And so when you're trying to get someone behind you, you're sitting there wasting seconds to get around while they could possibly get away. But then again, you got those idiots that like to try to take you out and you can get around, hopefully in time to take them out before they get you. But here you can see, I was having a little difficulty. People were taking me out with EMPs, rockets, and I don't know what all, so that made it a little bit difficult. But we're back at C. They're spawning again here at C, and I knew that. And I noticed there was a guy there, but he ran away. But then this guy was sitting up here. Somebody got him. Congrats to him. And I was iffy on taking C because I didn't want to give away my position. But as I was seeing the friendly positions, I was like, okay, we need to go cap B. And which I did. This was very close. Very close, because that guy was coming in, my teammates had my back, and I was so happy about that, because in most games you don't have teammate support. But here was a hilarious moment because the guy literally just walked right by me. I was so scared at first, but then he was like, he kept on going, and then I got a little calmed down and I was like, okay, that's all good. But anyway, in the building, it's a good spot. You know, if you're not noticed you're there, it can be really beneficial, but if they know you're there, you can be taken out pretty quick. You just got to know your way around it and understand how the enemy flows and works in the spawns and all that to be able to work that out. Anyway, you can see my score. I'm almost next to, I believe, my Hellstorm Missile, or either that or the Cerberus. I'm not been paying attention to what score streak I've been to next, but working there pretty well. And we're going really good. This game is just so good. I mean, I don't know what else to say, just to make you watch the gameplay. It's just really good. But anyway, I get those 2 points, or that point, I get my Cerberus and Hellstorm Missile. I save all these streaks till the next round. But I noticed I was really close to my Wraith to overlapping it, so I was like, I need to just place it in. And so here, I heard this guy coming up behind me. I heard him. So I hid in the corner. This guy just come down out of nowhere, and there I go. There's my second Wraith. So I was, at first, another reason why I waited on that Wraith was because I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to get it. I just didn't have enough confidence in getting that again. But here, as you can see, I got it again. And I even built on my score even more, getting close to another Hellstorm Missile, which is, I believe, the third or fourth one. And that was the first round. Aha! So here we are into the second round, and you can obviously see, have all 3 of my streaks. And with a Cerberus, you can place that thing in at the very beginning of a round. You don't have to wait like the Hellstorm missile where you have to wait like 5 seconds, which is going to happen right here. I'm wanting to really use it because I know they're going to be charging in at B. They just capped C, and I was like, man, maybe I can get like a cluster of people. And all I could get was 1, sadly, but it was still cool. Here I placed my Wraith, and it was in a good spot. I think I placed it like at B, or maybe close to A, or C, excuse me. But I got that guy there. It's pretty cool. Somebody had the Hater, which made it a lot easier to get going, which was really nice. Now, I will have to say, later on in this gameplay, my internet decided to poop out on me and lag and do all this crazy junk. So I really got worried about my KD, because I like my KD. You know, I mean, I don't want to be going 0-6 and 0-10 in the final few minutes of the game. So I try to stay alive as possible without really rushing it, because the ping was just bad. There was just moments where I would run, be okay, and the next thing it'll be popping in and out. It's very annoying. But anyway, here you can see the whole team was right here. I got 4 out of that. The 5th one, I don't know where he went. He got away really smart like. And then I was eventually, I think I gave up on it because I knew they were taking A, and I was by myself at A, and I didn't necessarily want to die. So as you can see the lag happening even in theater mode. It's kind of really bad. I mean, I'll show you here. Actually, I'm gonna wait because I want to build suspense of showing you the final score till the end of this game, because I don't want to let anybody know about it. Anyway, I noticed this guy here. I about got him here, and then with the lag, I got really nervous because I didn't know how I was going to handle it, but I ended up getting him. If I say that right. Anyway, I got my next Cerberus. I think I got at least 3 or 4 Cerberuses in this one game. I was so excited. But anyway, here I was looking at the ping. I was like, oh gosh, this ping is complete trash. I wasn't even paying attention. Didn't see this guy, and I died. Ruined my streak. I'm not going to tell you the streak yet. I know it, but I'm not going to tell you yet. It was the highest streak I have ever gotten with kill streaks and my gun. It was sweet. I mean, I just loved it. So here I was like, I'm not going to run around and risk my life. I'm going to get my Cerberus and start taking them out from there, because I know I can survive with the Cerberus better than I can running around with the Dingo. But anyway, I was a little off here. I don't know, it took me a little bit to get that one. Anyway, I get that one. I mean, the Cerberus and the Wraith are what helped me get this score I got. It was awesome, absolutely awesome. As you can see, all the kills I've got so far, and we're only 50 points away from ending this game, which is a lot of points, believe it or not. Now here, I don't know what I was doing. I think I was checking my ping again, believe it or not. So I was trying to see what was happening, see if it'll calm down, but I don't know, I really never did throughout the rest of the game. And another interesting fact is that this game doesn't end, like you don't even, in theater mode anyway, it doesn't end with me showing the score or at the end showing the final kill cam and all that kind of stuff. It just stops, and I don't understand why. I was really upset about it. So we don't get to see the end of the game, sadly, thanks to theater mode, so we could blame it for that. I don't know why it quit recording. It's just one of them flukies you just got to deal with, but we're going to play it out till it stops, and I'll show you the score then. But anyway, this guy right here, I was a little nervous yet again because the lag started picking up, but I officially got him, and there's the end. That's the final bit you get to see. So sadly, I don't get to show you the rest of the game. I had a few more kills on top of that. So as you can see here, my score currently is 3rd. 51-2 is the score currently in that game. I ended up going 53, excuse me, and 3, I believe. So that was by far the best game I've ever done. My first ever 50+ kill game with only 3 devs. I mean, that's like stinking awesome if I say so myself. So I loved every minute of it. It was just great, super great. Hopefully one day I'll be able to record a gameplay where I go like this live and show you my reactions to everything. It's just, I do so much better when I'm sitting here, eyes on the screen, and that's all I do is look at the screen and play the game instead of talking, thinking on what to say, and having a lot of things going in my head. If I can just focus on the game, you do so much better, I guarantee you. So anyway, bros and guys, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you slap that thumbs up button. If you didn't like this video, just go ahead and dislike it. It's okay. I mean, criticism is criticism, even if it's negative. So it'll help me know if I need to improve on it or am I doing all right. So without further ado, I will see you guys later into the next video. Signing off. I got him. Objective area complete. Alright, so can I search enemies? Look at this. Look at this idiot.